Hello and welcome to another top 10 videos from Raggy's Theme Park Videos, or DCMU Theme Park News as we also called. Now, today's top 10 is from Ferrari Land, the add-on park to PortAventura. A park that is, if you've ever been there, it's absolutely top notch. One of the cleanest parks you'll ever go round. The whole park is absolutely spotless. The theming, if you like Ferrari or if you're into theme parks in general, it's out of this world. So, without further ado, let's see what's number 10 on the list. We've had another expansion for this year, a new children's area. So that has brought the number of rides up quite nicely. So, at number 10, Flying Race. Great little kiddies ride. You've got to be 1.05 metres to ride it. Adults can't go on their own. And, nice little flying ride for the family there. 8 planes fly up and down as they rotate around a central axis. So pretty like a Dumbo ride, going up and down. Great for the kids, Next one. Marinolo Grand Prix. So there you see all the cars. Love this ride. The theming in the queue line and that. You've got two circuits there, and you jump in either side, and real fun. You do laugh. You have to be 1 metre to ride it, no higher than 195. But another quality ride. Crazy Pistons. So it's one of these that shoots you around and swings you around like that, then swings you around again. Another great little ride. It's got to be 1.30 height to ride it. So for a kiddie's ride, quite a high minimum height. Again, it's near the. You can see the towers and Red Force in the background. Brilliant. Next on the list, a kiddie's drop tower. So, goes up to 9 metres high. Spins you around one way and then the other. So it spins you around as you're going up. So, brilliant. Next on the list, another new for this year, Junior Red Force in Ferrari Land. Great little kiddies family roller coaster. Got to be 1.2 metres to ride it. Awesome. And I'm back. Let's get somebody knocking on the door when you're trying to do something. Yeah, great new addition for this year, Junior Red Force. Obviously it's not a massively complex layout, but kids needed a little roller coaster in there, so it's a great addition to the park. Right, next area, Racing Legends. This is where you sit in basically a theatre, and the seats move backwards and forwards, and you're going through the basically it feels like you're in a racing car. And you've got to be 1.10 over 1.10 to ride, 1.30 if you're on your own, and a great addition to the park. Not a ride per se, but it's an indoor ride sort of thing. And really good graphics while on the ride. You get a good feeling on it. So let's head to the next one. So into the top 4, and this is where you're flying around, following the Ferrari, and you get the smells, a bit like soaring at Disney World, and a fantastic ride. Going around the world, and that. It's one of them. If you've never been on it before, you will love it. You're flying high, the wind blowing, the smell. Fantastic ride. really is. Right, now we're into the top 3. Now in this top 3 we've actually got 2 towers. So this is Thrill Towers Torre de Rebota, as they call it. Got to be 1.4 meters to ride it. It's a bounce back tower, so it's going to be up and down, you know, and it's that sort of shoot you up in the air and then bounce back and down. So, you know, if you like them towers over the ones that take you up, it's a great ride. Again, you can't be any higher than 1.95 meters. Feel sorry for tall people, but yeah. So that's number 3, and then number 2. Hold on a minute, looks the same. No, it didn't. So obviously, while they were building the park, they built 2 towers that did different things. You've got Thrill Towers Torre de Queda Libre, a 55 meter high free fall tower. So it takes you all the way up and then drops you, and then that's it. You know, it's not like the other one. So for thrill seekers, you know, it's a good ride. You know, it's one of them you'll want to get on. A good addition to the park. And you've been on one, you've got to go on the other. You know, that's just the way it is. I don't know if this is a video of it. Let's have a look. No, I don't think. No, it didn't. No, it's just a standard video. Right, get it flat. Ugh. So that's number 2 on the list. No, number 1. There's no other number 1 than Red Force, the highest and fastest vertical accelerator in Europe. 1.4 meters high. You have to be. This goes. First time I went on it, my God, got into the station. Obviously the theming's fantastic. There's even a stand that you can sit on to watch people go. And the whole experience, even if you don't fancy the ride going on, if you're too scared, sitting in the stands and seeing this ride, it will make you gasp. It's the fastest ride in Europe at 112 miles per hour, and that is some speed. And it's also the tallest as well, 112 meters high, which took the record from from Shambhala, which is in the PortAventura park itself. Fantastic ride, you know. One of the ride in Europe you've got to go on. Try it on the front row. Try it in the middle, try the back. The front row you're going to have to wear goggles because there's been 1 or 2 birds that get in the way. I mean, it's that fast. You go, I mean, that looks small from here obviously on camera, but you know when you're there it's absolutely ginormous. And yeah, world class ride in Europe. Definitely one to try. I wouldn't like to run it on a windy day, and it says Red Force, challenge the wind, but yeah, absolutely unbelievable. And that's my top 10 of the rides at Ferrari Land. Awesome rides, awesome park. You've got to go and visit it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.